In a world searching for gaming knowledge comes the man, the myth, a legend in his own mind, Critical.
Welcome back, guys and gals. Critical here. Today I'm bringing another episode of Medieval Dynasty to you. I spent the night laying out palisades, stone walls, roads. I did a lot of work around the town today. I don't have any, I got all the quests done. I don't need to go sell anything. I've got more than enough money, and I just need to basically work around town and keep my people doing what they're supposed to be doing. So I've got palisades going all the way down there. A little palisade right here separating these two. It makes no sense to have a palisade in the road. I know. I don't care. I want to redo that one. Some sticks real quick. I saw the gap. I want to fix that gap real quick. Probably should keep a few sticks on me just in case. 46. It'll put me overweight a little bit, but you use a lot of sticks when you're laying this stuff out. So yeah, if you're getting ready or planning on, okay, I need to spend time doing this, yeah, just make sure you have a ton of sticks. You are going to need a lot of them. And most of this was done on the run. As in, I was running around just placing this stuff as quickly. See, when I wasn't trying to do it quick and neat and everything, I was just following the leader. You know, I'd put one down and then start the next one. They went down perfectly. As soon as I started thinking about it, and I'm like, okay, we got to make sure this fits in perfectly here now. That's when they're not lining up correctly. I'm not going to overthink it. I don't think my people are engineers or anything. They don't have the levels and rulers and all this other kind of stuff, but I got roads put up over here. I'm going to be closing off the animal pen. That is what I would like to start off with today. 8 stone. Now, the one thing, foods. I would like to see us have a buff from food. I would like there to be, because the one gives us health. Instead of health, give me a food that raises my stamina or minimizes the amount of stamina that I use. Give me a stam buff. I mean, if you're already giving me magic food that heals me when I eat it, why can't I get magic food that makes it so I've eaten a really good meal and now I have twice the stamina that I did before? I'm not saying like, give me stamina, like a stamina boost that says I don't use any stamina, but give me something where, hey, you know, you've eaten a really good meal and your character doesn't get so tired so quickly. Or when he does and you stop for a second, oh, there you go. Stamina regen. You know, if a food can heal me, why can't food cause my stamina bar to jump up very quickly? And I'm not asking for too much. I'm not looking for no stamina or, 1,000 carry weight or anything stupid like that. Just something that allows me to avoid the which is flipping annoying. I mean, it is probably probably the only thing in this game that I actually hate. Okay, do I want to leave that open as well? No. I want to close that off all the way up to the palisade. I need one more stone. I put these other stones out here just for this for other purposes, but I decided I wanted to focus on trying to get one side done. Now, this isn't going to stop the animals from leaving the penned-in area, but it will keep the animals penned into this area and away from the living area. And there is a road over here that allows they don't have to use this, but there is a little bit of a road, and maybe I'll have another one that goes around that side too. I'm not stopping you from going in, am I? That she stands outside often, so I don't think that's inhibiting her. And they don't have to be right up to it to make it work. I've seen where that didn't cause an issue. All right, so palisade time. And I was very careful, thank you, Cage, to make sure that I placed the palisade with the proper side, the rope side, on the inside and not on the outside. Never would have thought of that if I hadn't watched Cage and he had to redo his entire palisade because it was driving him crazy. Yeah, I'm not about that life. Now, they're going to get a large area because I hope that this save stays viable long term. And I can like get to the point where you need cows because you have to have manure, or just you need pigs because you have to have manure. I think that would be the only other animal thing that I absolutely need. I'm long term, I could actually get rid of the goose house if I didn't need eggs, because I'm getting all the feathers that I need, no problem. So far, so good. Now, I did think about putting a walkway there, an opening, but I was like, if I do that, the animals are just going to walk out. So it's going to defeat the idea of trying to keep the animals in. Now, I am curious about how they're going to leave. I'm pretty sure they'll just walk around. If it becomes an issue, I'll close that side off and I'll just put an opening here. And I might just go ahead and do that anyways. I want to go ahead and at least get this part of the palisade done. I am looking forward to the next update. I don't know exactly what it's going to contain in it. I do think we're getting close to the point where the developers are going to make us start earning all the stuff. Like, if you want your people to... Are you working this too? Is this going to be... Oh, hold on a second. If I have you over here doing that, I probably need to go to the barn. And let's pull the 3 ladies off real quick. And then I'm going to add them back as... See, this is why I want the working assignment areas at the top, because we go into here more often than anything else. And I don't want to have to scroll down so often. I don't mind scrolling down for the workers. It's just, I close out the barn. I open up this. I have to scroll all the way back down. It's a continuous issue where I'm constantly scrolling. Yeah, see, this one, I think it's done. Yeah, she's got... Oh, no, this one isn't done yet. So, yeah, she's going to need some help. I was wrong that she'd be able to handle it all. There was more that was getting planted. Oh, wait a second. Is this the season I'm supposed to be doing... Are they doing flax? Oh, that could have been a big mistake. Eggs, let's go here. No, I do not want you doing that. Wife, where are you? I'm taking you off of hunting. Take the person in the... Oh, actually, I can force the person to leave. I don't have to wait until later today. There we go. Barn. Now, I'm probably going to have... Nope. I'm probably going to have to pull them off and add them one at a time, because I'm sure that not everybody's going to have a job. But if I screwed up and they're supposed to be planting the flax this time of year, yeah, that would have been a huge mistake, and I would have been extremely upset at myself, because that's my major crop right now. That's my money maker. Okay, can they walk around? Well, oh, they are doing it okay. There was a sheep that was in the way, but it looks like she was able to glitch through. Okay, so she needs a shorter path. Let's go ahead and destroy that. Yeah, see, she came around that way a lot easier. I need a few sticks so I can rebuild. Since I was talking about, make sure you have sticks on you because they're going to be... That's a lot. That's a waste of rocks too. That really hurt. I wish the rocks or a portion of the rocks would fall to the ground. Now, you had to pick them all back up, but it'd be nice if you could reclaim a portion of that as well. Let's go ahead and place stone wall and start it here. Come across to just past this bush so I can delete that bush. There we go. That actually makes more sense anyways. Destroy. Oh, hush. It's like, my wall. That was my favorite wall. What are you doing? I gotta destroy that. I'll destroy the rest of the, area. So, I mean, I'm glad I did this test. I saw that sheep. I'm like, ooh, are you going to be a problem? And it turns out he was actually a problem. You walk a road and that works. Yeah, this is like a natural. Then they kind of come out here and talk to each other. I might give them some place to sit over here or something. Okay, so one of you needs to stop what you're doing. Actually, yeah, I'm going to take you off. Tell me something about yourself. You're no longer working in the barn. Please walk away. Come here. Tell me about something about yourself. This works. I hadn't tried. No. Oh. I hadn't tried this, but this does work. Bottom and make you a field worker. Go back to the barn, grab the next thing. You are planting... Oh, you're planting wheat. Okay, so I didn't need to freak out. It was just wheat. So, all right, I'll give them a few minutes to get done. And then I will put them all back. So now I need to fix this part here. I need more stone. Well, that's basically all I'm going to be needing now. Yeah, logs and sticks need to go get put away. Tell me about yourself. Ah, she was working the barn, but she doesn't have a job. And it's funny when they're like, I am not turning my back on you. I don't trust you. Assign a workplace to the barn. Assign worker, and I'll make you a farmer. Since you didn't have work. And then I'll look in the barn and see if it's anybody if they're just standing around in the barn, they don't have work to do. And I think it was 56 stone that I can carry if I took everything else off. No. Let's add 2 more. Oh God, not that much. I wish, but no, I said no, don't do that. It looks like I can grab 1 more real quick. Stone. Yeah, okay, cool. So how much stone was it? So I know the number next time. Oh, it's 60 stone. Perfect. Oh, the hammer broke. That's why. Okay, so oops, you guys aren't doing anything. Is this field planted already? Plowed and seed. I think... Let me see if... Tell me about yourself. Okay, you're a farmer. Tell me about yourself. You're a farmer. About yourself. Okay, I'm just going to assume... All right, hold on a second. Just go to the barn. All right, so the 3 ladies right here. Management. Take you off the barn. Tell me about yourself. Take you off the barn. And tell me about yourself. And take you off the barn. They're still doing the walk backwards thing. Okay, that's freaky. They're all in a line doing that. Okay. Go to the barn. So I've had to do this before. I'm going to assign you here as a field worker. Okay, you're going back. I'm going to let you go and grab a tool real quick. And hopefully you head out. Can you move a little bit? 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 They've got to figure this out. If you're going to allow 12 people to be working in the barn, they're all field workers too. X. All right, I'm taking everybody off. This takes time, unfortunately, but hey, we have time. My wife, I'm going to set you to the barn and as a field worker. So let everybody else spread out. My wife is headed out. Okay. Now I'm going to grab you. And I'm going to assign you to the barn. Assign as a field worker. Now, unfortunately, I have to wait for this person to come back. Oh, there you are. And you're headed out to the... Okay, perfect. I'm going to assign you to the barn as a field worker. Because if I try to do it myself, that's what normally breaks the field workers. Ah, here she comes. You can make that. You're good. Actually, maybe I won't. You know, I probably don't want these stone fences here. I want them to be able to walk. Back here, I guess I'll have a cutoff. But I want them to be able to get between the houses. Because if I make them have to go around in like a long stretch or something, that's when their AI is going to get broken. Okay, so did she head over to the other field, I hope? If she's working the other field, then I can send everybody else to farming. And you went over there. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That needed to get work too. I'm going to set you as a field worker in the barn. See, when they're already set as field workers at the beginning of the season, you know, that morning, and you don't screw with them, they're usually pretty good. I don't have too many issues. It's when you try to change them midday that I seem to have the most problems. Then I have to tweak it and massage it to make sure that it's working correctly. Grab a tool. Okay, so for some reason, they don't want to plat the rest of this field. I'm going to try to add one more. And then I'm going to have to do it myself. I'm going to assign you to the barn Assign field worker. And then everybody else, I'm going to send her packing for a few minutes. Tell me something about yourself. You're no longer working in the barn. You know what I need? I need a second barn. Oh, there you go. It'll be a waste of taxes, a waste of a building. But hear me out. You have 2 barns right next to each other, so get rid of that palisade. I built another barn right here, which means get rid of that stone fence. Barn A will be people who are field workers. Barn B will be farmers, and they'll work in this barn only as farming. I don't need a barn 3, but because this one has stone walls and it will last longer. All right, tell me something about yourself. That's what I'll do. Maybe that'll help. Okay, so everybody else, I can go to the barn. I'll just put them all as farmers now. Long story short, I'm getting it figured out. It's taking a little bit, but I am getting it figured out. Okay, farmer. I give you a little bit of time off and you do nothing but complain. And then after, before tomorrow morning, I will reassign everybody back to where they were. Okay, so everybody else is going back to farming. Nobody's working this field. If nobody's working that field tomorrow, I guess I'll have to do it myself. Okay, are you guys plowed, wheat, all done? And you're seeding, and this is all done. I hope they go work the other side. I have a funny feeling they're not going to. Oops, did I already have stone on me that made me? Yes, I did. Okay, cool. So go back to build. And let's see if I can get the majority of this pen done. Now I want to do more of the wall over here because the animal AI will only go so far. But with this opening right here, they're going to have an easier access to this area. And they're more, so I want to, that part there has to get done. Well, I was able to get that rock wall over there done, and I got the palisades up to the wide opening for the fields done. I'm curious as to how the animals are going to react to it. We'll have to wait and see. Oh, shut up. Every time I get close, the goats are like, I'm gonna talk. You have to listen to me. Like, no. These roads don't matter. They don't follow the roads around the field, but obstacles blocking. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to. I thought about, connecting these, but this would have to have been back over here to make it work. But this is fine. They just walk through the fields anyways. It's perfectly fine. Cabbage should be coming in. Let's check on this. Nope, not plowed. Let's see what happens in the morning. Since I'm here at the water, I might as well eat and drink because anytime I build in a game, anybody that watches me knows I usually forget to take care of myself. All right, is the cabbage all done? It looks like yes. The cabbage is complete. Perfect. So tomorrow morning, I'm gonna have to sleep just to be on the safe side. to make sure they all reset, and we'll see if we can get them to finish this field real quick. If not, then I do it myself and everybody else goes to being a farmer and going back to doing other stuff. 3. I have a few more logs on me. Oh, 1 log short. I want to put torch on either side right there, and probably a torch on the inside right here of these two as well. Let me grab the torch material, which is, once again, more stone. 35 stone, that should be enough. I'll grab linen fabric, linen thread, and leather. I don't know how many I can make with that. Oh, I need sticks. Fortunately, I have a good stockpile of sticks. And even though I told them to slow down on sticks, they still have enough to keep making more. Now, lighting is going to cause issues for me, unfortunately. But you know what? I am gonna delete these two just so that I can put them at the palisade. Make it so the walkway is open. Over here for you guys, probably a single torch into the area is more than enough. I don't think they need, you know, they don't, the animals don't need the light, that's for sure. Looks like all the animals got back into their pens, into their areas, which is awesome. It's good to see. I want some light on the subject over here, being the barn on that part there. And on this side here. So the entrance and exit to the barn is lit. I prefer that. And me adding, things might start getting a little jumpy here, and I apologize. But adding all these extra shadows and all these lights, more than likely, it's going to cause issues, unfortunately. I'll try to turn a little bit slower, so not to make it as jumpy. Go ahead and get out of this view. Yeah, this area is the worst, unfortunately. And they lit both of the fire pits over there. But I'm going to go ahead and call the episode here. I've been Critical. This has been Medieval Dynasty. I hope you guys have enjoyed this content. If you have, drop a like, consider subscribing, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take it easy. Bye.